down the road from the meeting. I'm gonna infiltrate above, get some food and charge my phone. It's gonna be a long night. So I've spoken to my colleague Michael. Now this guy was my first customer I've ever had when I moved here, and he paid me $15 an hour. And he's got this leather company. So I asked him, I said, Michael, I'm about to do something kind of stupid, so can I hide behind your store here in case the cops come looking for me, right? I think I have a new plan. So what I did was I'm gonna give Gemma this guitar. When I first moved here, I traded it for, or I bought it or something, I don't know. I tried busking, but it didn't work. I didn't make any money. So I wrote a lot of love songs for her. So I'm gonna drop it off at the meeting, and then I'm going the fuck home. The things you do for love. So I dropped off the guitar, and then I'm gonna go back. Falling. Stalking. The governor's stalking me too. Now my son lives in Ladysmith. Moses. He's 9. I never met him before. So that's another thing I gotta do. Actually, Gemma told me when I knew she got sober. I was sitting outside the Freemason Lodge in Ladysmith, and an old man and a old woman, they kicked me right out. They said, get the fuck out. The old man even tried to, throw me out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna beat up an old man. I called him an old cunt, and they didn't like that. I'm not trying to hurt you, I was just trying to, I need a place to sleep tonight because I'm traveling. I imagine the police are going to show up pretty soon. Police are here now. They're already watching us. But I'm not doing anything illegal. I just want to have a drink. Well, that's nice little, I like that little Masonic Christmas carol. But there's 2 police down there. So we better go. We'll go sit over here on the checkered square. I did not do anything wrong, officer. I called him an old cunt. I called him an old cunt.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you invited to their meeting?
I'm making a film.
That's cool. You're allowed to make a film. They're always drinking there. They drink there all the time. They're fucking drunk. Yeah, they had alcohol everywhere. The Western Star or whatever it is, but that's what it is there tonight. I didn't know. I respect him. He's an 80-year-old guy, but I'm just there trying to make a movie. How do you make it? On the bus. He was a bit rude to me. But, this should be a little nicer. Like that. I didn't threaten anybody. Then you say you're going to come back.
Well, I'm coming back.
Okay, dude.
Thank you. So,
Alright, you there, Jerry? You got all your stuff?
yeah, I got everything. All right, thank you very much.
All right, you take
I
care,
appreciate
eh?
the drive. Thank you. Yeah, have a good night. So after fighting with the old man at the Mason Lodge, the cop, they followed me. And then they offered to drive me to Duncan, so I'm halfway home. So now I'm at the Duncan Freemason. Well, I was staying on here because I get the bus. They kicked me out. It was a nice cop. Drove me home, or drove me to Duncan. After I argued with the old man, but you gotta respect it. The old man, you know.
He wasn't 80. He was actually 95.
Old man.
And he's almost punching me. Strong old fucker.
I'm not 80. So when
95.
You're 80, you're allowed to be an old pissed off man, and I'll respect that because you're old. And hopefully when
I
I'm
won't reach 95.
Some 32-year-old prick will respect me. I'm just drunk. Fuck. A few drinks. More than I should have had tonight, but I haven't really been filming. I got into a fight with a clock security time. So not too bad sleeping outside. I mean, if I did it again, you definitely want a sleeping bag. 'Cause once that escapes your heat, I had the wool. I could definitely do this again. I kind of like it. Homeless. Just a bum walking around with a shopping cart. Yep. Back in Victoria. Now at this point I thought everything was fine. I was having a great day. Thought I just did something really romantic. You know, everything was peachy, hunky-dory. Had a really good day. And then I don't answer the door. So if there's a warrant or if there's some sort of thing, I need to know and I'll come turn myself in. I mean, yeah, I would happily pick up the phone, but I don't appreciate the police knocking very loudly and abruptly, and they're on security camera in the middle of the night over something. This person has been given large sums of money by me very recently, and they don't even ask to see any proof of it.
There's no warrant for us to come into your house?
No, but there's a warrant to arrest me.
Do you think there's a warrant to arrest you?
Well, I'm assuming this is about a guitar that was left.
We wanted to have a chat with you outside.
About what?
Something I want to talk to you about outside. If you're not willing to come outside, that's fine. I'm not going to force you to.
I don't know. I don't know why you can't just tell me here. Look, man, I've been in jail too many times to know that you guys are probably going to arrest me for some bullshit.
Okay, well, if you're not willing to come outside, that's fine. We'll leave.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just tell me right here?
Well, because right now you're standing in the middle of a window and it's awkward to have a conversation and you've got two cameras pointed at me. I just wanted to have a chat with you. So
by the way, they had 5 police cars out there in the middle of the night to arrest me for contacting Gemma after trying to give her money. You know.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, you're under arrest for your warrant.
Now what I'm about to talk about is extremely serious and extremely real, and we don't know for sure exactly what's happening, but listen in. I'm just here at the grounds of the Lieutenant Governor's again. And last night I think I've undercovered something by mistake. And I would never want to falsely accuse somebody of anything. I think I've uncovered a child trafficking ring in Victoria. Call it Victoria's Epstein. I was up all night looking into this, and I don't know for sure nothing. We don't know anything for sure, but I think something is going on here. I don't want to say any names yet because we don't know for sure. But this person who I think is involved made about $70 million last year. How do I know? I have my sources. a very charitable person, very well known in the city. I've let my friend the governor there know. Gave her a ring this morning, left a message, but there's a connection with Gemma and this. Perhaps Gemma knows this individual, I don't know for sure. Or she knows somebody that knows him. You know, I mean, the investigation is still very early, but we'll see what happens. Now, if I get arrested, my bail is $1,500. If I get for something, whether they decide to kill me or hurt Gemma, I'm legitimately concerned for her safety and mine. I'm not afraid to die, but if they ever do anything to her, so I'm going to upload the video early this week in case something happens, because I might not be out of jail. And if they try to frame me for that or something else, hurting Gemma, wasn't me. There were 2 women that were murdered last July in Chilliwack. One of them used to live here. You can do your research, but she was in the real estate business. They allegedly, the ex-boyfriend of both of them, he dated both of them, had a child with one, was they said that he murdered them, and then his body was found in a park outside of Chilliwack from a self-inflicted gun wound. Suicide. Murder-suicide. The guy was apparently a bit of a character. His whole life was like a movie, he said. Or he thought it was. And I never met him, I'm just reading this off of Reddit. He was a skateboarder, professional skateboarder. I think he even played in the Olympics, or skateboarded in the Olympics. He taught skateboarding. He had some skate video on the internet. I don't think he killed those women. I think one of them, or both of them, knew about this ring, this child trafficking ring. And I think because they knew a little too much, they seen something, or they knew. And that's why they were killed. And they killed those 2 women, and they framed them for the murder.